I should be fine. I'll mute. I'll mute when I go get gas. But howdy, folks! It's the freaking Dog Days podcast.
What's up, everyone? What does Ben always say? Hello, this is the Dog Days podcast. I'm Jadu. We're here with Shane and Brandon. Brandon is about to tell us.
Shane, or Hain and Rendon, B and S.
And Brandon's about to tell us about the wedding he went to this past weekend of one of his closest friends ever in the history of Brandon.
Seriously, one of my best friends. Met this guy when I first moved to California. It was a Mormon wedding, which means that they played the clean version of Mo Bamba.
Oh, yes.
What does that sound like?
Bro,
does it go like I got
nothing? Yeah. I forget what I think they said something else instead of hose.
I got
it was like it was something that rhymed or something like that. It was very, very interesting. But it was good though. I was like everyone was getting so lit. I got cloaks.
Maybe.
I got robes.
I got moats. I got Moses.
This can be the whole episode. Is just coming up with new lines from Mo Bamba.
I got sitting, and then you can't even say motherfucking. Damn.
No, you can't. You literally half the words you can't say it. I should have requested Gucci Gang.
So wait, you know the part where they say, what about the part? Is this the same song that goes like, fuck, shit, like that one, right? So what do they say there? Do they just have what do they do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dang.
Yeah, that was basically it. That was pretty much what happened. It was like, oh, yeah.
Oh,
and then it was like, wow, wow, wow.
Did you guys laugh? What was the reaction?
Well, I mean, everyone there was Mormon, so it was like that was just typical.
Did they even know that? No, wait, hold on. I have a lot of questions.
I'm sure they know.
Did they?
Oh, they know.
Do you think Mormons know? Not safe for Mormons, Mo Bamba.
Oh yeah, they just picked the clean ones.
Okay.
Oh yeah, bro. These people were lit. I mean, one of them might play basketball with Mo Bamba. One of the brothers of the bride is committed to University of Arizona for basketball, which is that's where James Harden went.
Damn.
Oh shit.
So it's crazy.
And
but the thing is,
did you think it was when you started listening to Mo Bamba and then you were like, oh, this is familiar, I like this song, and then you realized it was the clean version? Did you feel like it'd be disrespectful to laugh about it, or did you just laugh about it anyway?
I did not sing along to the first words. Guys, give me one sec.
Okay.
No worries. I mean, I don't think there is any disrespect and going and kind of there's humor in the clean version. It's hard, especially with a song like that when there's that many expletives.
Yeah.
Just back to back. It is kind of funny hearing how they make it clean. But
yeah. Oh.
Honestly, I'm sure it was a blast. I mean, the song still has the same energy at the end of the day, and everyone knows.
Yeah.
So they're just having fun with it.
Yeah.
Sounds like it was a blast from what Brennan told me about this event. Sounds like it was just an absolute awesome time.
And everyone jumped in the pool.
I was thinking of the scene from La La Land. I was thinking La La Land where they all start hopping in the pool and the music gets real slow. That's what was in my head.
See, that's the kind of fake nostalgia I was feeling when I saw that, because I was like, oh fuck, I wish I lived in La La Land and they were living in La La Land. There you go.
They were Los Angeles. I mean, you can move to Los Angeles if you really wanted to.
It's harder than that.
It is just a little bit. Yeah, it's easy. Just go to Los Angeles.
Right now, Shane, in this very moment, the US isn't allowing people from any European country or Brazil or China into the country. Yeah, it's a lot of people.
I wasn't sure what the status of that is. What's weird is that I'm pretty sure people from the United States can go to other countries though. They just can't.
Yeah.
There's not letting anyone else in.
It's if you take what is that? Is that like half of the world's population? Because like China is like 2 billion people.
I
In
mean,
Europe, there's probably another billion or so.
yeah, I
And
mean it's like half the like essentially most of the world's population pretty much,
yeah,
except for
besides
the
India.
300, 400. Yeah, I don't know if India is included in that or what the current status of that is. If things are changing so quickly right now, it's kind of
Yeah,
hard to keep pace.
yeah, true. But
Um,
yeah, so it's diplomacy is very touchy, and
uh Is this about to
yeah.
get? Is this about? Are we about to get into politics on
No,
Dog
no,
Days?
no,
Is this
no, no,
Bro,
we're
I don't
I
know
gonna
if
mean,
I'm
if you
brave enough
guys
for
want to
that.
talk coronavirus,
You know, I think there's enough podcasts that have talked about coronavirus. I don't think there's anything we could add to this at this point.
No, wait. I have some hot takes about the virus. Like I've been studying it for the past year and a half, and
the fires.
The
virus,
Chicago fires.
the
Oh, the
virus.
virus. Sorry.
Oh, the
Um,
virus. I'm like, bro, are you like
I was
predicting
like,
the future or something?
yeah, like, do you know about something we don't? Should I be concerned? I live in California, all right? Like, there's a lot of fires last year.
I can tell you some cool things about fire too.
Wait,
Fire,
tell us about fire.
fire. If you think about it, it's not a thing that exists. It only it's a phenomenon of like energy. So you cannot have fire without having something that's combusting. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
A lot of children don't know that. They think that fire is just like a stick or a rock, but it's not. It's a
Like, how would you classify it as matter? You know,
It's not matter.
yeah, it's
It's
light.
it's energy.
does it have volume?
No, it doesn't. Interesting as fuck. Not as interesting as um the coronavirus, which
Oh, there
I've
you
been
go. Okay.
studying. And guys, I just found out something very important about it, and I had no punchline. I just wanted to grab you guys' attention, but
I
okay,
appreciate it, Jadu.
yeah, thank you. Do you guys wanna fuck? Brandon's not gonna be able to watch it, but I found
It's all good. I'm gonna pump gas right now. So
okay, Shane, I found something that is like one of my favorite videos to ever exist on YouTube. I'm gonna
Okay.
send it right
I'm
now.
into my seat.
I'm gonna share my screen. I hope you haven't seen this because this is gonna be share screen. Is this it? Can you see
Oh,
my
it
screen?
looks like something's being shared. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see it.
All right. Have you seen this video?
No, who's this guy?
I love this guy. Hold on. Can you hear it?
Well,
Can you?
no, unfortunately not.
Oh
I can just
fuck.
see his lovely smiling face.
Shit.
He looks like
This
he's up to something.
yeah, he is. I'm gonna stop sharing it. Do you want to watch it there?
Yeah.
It's
Send me
just gonna
the
it's,
send the
it's
link.
just okay, it's just really quick and it's gonna make you smile. Pretty glonky. I'm gonna keep sharing it so the people who watch this on YouTube can check it out. All right, tell me when you're ready.
That was art. Well, I'm very glad I saw that.
Bro, I fucking love this guy. I don't know what the fuck is up with him. This
He's on
is
another level.
this
He's on a
is
different realm.
I have to like add pretty glonky to my vocabulary because
Honestly, pretty gonky. I mean, it's a good like use that for any situation.
I mean you like people can say whatever they want about people that are like him or that are like that they think is weird or something, but in the end of the day, don't we all strive to be in the same headspace as that guy is in the video?
He's enjoying life. He's feeling gonky, and I'm a little jealous that I'm not feeling as gonky as he is right now. I could use a little bit of gonk, you know?
Exactly, bro. Like, how are you? I'm pretty glonky. Like that just sums up like a whole like lifestyle. That's not a feeling or a moment. That's a lifestyle. That's a commitment.
And look how much happiness he brought the guy interviewing him. Like the guy who was interviewing him, you could see the delight on his face. He was feeling gonky after that interaction.
Exactly. I've seen that video 50 times and it makes me smile every single time. It's amazing. This like I don't even know, like getting to more specifics of the video. Oh, by the way, for our listeners, the video you can find it on YouTube. The person who uploaded it is Benedict Polizzi, and the name of the video is The Best Interview of All Time. It has 38 seconds. Like this is the top comment kind of says it all. This is how movies portray people that smoke the devil's lettuce. I don't know what he's on or if he's on something. It's just
that might just be who he is.
Yeah,
that might just be who he is as a person. Just
I hope so.
Gonky and full of vigor.
I hope so, because he's a dope guy. I like to protect him. I'd like to hug him.
I hope he's safe.
Same. Ooh, that made me happy. I wanted to share with you. We can share with Brendan later.
He has time to get gonky.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully he'll get gonky like on the road.
Honestly, Brennan's pretty close to gonky. He's like gone. Like he's like GON. He doesn't even have the KY yet, but he's pretty close.
Is he driving to SF to meet you?
No, he's actually. Where's he going? He's not in SF. I think he's like just going over to hang out with like in the SCV or something.
Okay. Cool. Oh shit, I cannot minimize. Oh, okay. I cannot minimize the window. Brandon, have you seen the video where the guy says he's pretty glonky?
Where the guy what?
Says he's pretty glonky?
No, I have not seen that video.
All right, I sent it in the chat.
Please describe it to me in full detail.
Yo,
you know, it's something you just have to watch for yourself. I don't think us describing it really illustrates the power of gonky.
exactly.
And what it means.
Is he making like a message, you know?
Oh, he's sending a message. All right.
It's a mess, bro. It's like I'd compare it to Martin Luther King's speech. It's that kind of message.
Nothing you can understand. It's nothing you can understand, but it's something you can feel.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's what's important.
True. Where will I feel it though? Like, you know,
in your heart.
Okay.
Maybe in your
That's
thighs,
all I needed to know.
In your
a little
armpits.
bit behind the ear. Yeah. Lymph nodes a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Definitely the tongue.
Like spicy a little bit.
It's spicy.
A little spice, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spice, a little bit of gonk.
Yo, I wanted to try this out. I cannot minimize. Why am I trying to minimize this shit? Okay. I wanted to try this, or I don't know, throw this at you guys. I was thinking about what the purpose of Dog Days would be, and how we could like like, you know, like mission and vision, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I came up with the idea that dog days, it's kind of a mantra. So to me, dog days, when you're listening, this is a message to our fans, and see if you two agree with me or not. You're here to hang out with your friends. When you're listening to this podcast, you don't worry about anything. There's no structure. There's no stress. You just relax and enjoy. Because like, each podcast fits like in a kind of like a pocket. There's like podcasts you go to for information. There's podcasts you go to for like laughs, and I don't know. There's very structured podcasts where people play Dungeons and Dragons. There's all sorts of things. And what I thought was maybe like we could be the podcast where you feel like you're home.
Yeah.
That makes sense, because like that's what the essence of Dog Days has always been. When we hosted it at KSDT, the radio station or school that we went to, people just came not because they wanted a specific structure or they wanted a specific like song that they wanted to listen to. They came because like they felt like they were part of the family and they wanted to hang out. So I feel like our mantra should be to bring that to Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts and YouTube.
I love it,
I
bro.
like
We're
the
your
sound of that.
friends. We are your friends.
Exactly.
And you'll like us.
You don't have to like us,
But
but
you will.
you
Okay.
will, because you like your
That's
friends.
how we reel them in.
Dope.
I couldn't agree more with you, Jadu. Like, I feel like this podcast is just like, you could listen to this, you could be one of our friends and listen to this, or you could be like someone in like Hong Kong or Turkey listening and you're still like our friends. Like, I just feel like anyone who listens to this podcast has to just be like a friend of ours in some way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like
Or a mortal enemy, in which case you're still more than free to listen and hang
Well, the
out.
thing is, keep your friends closer, your enemies closer, you know?
Ooh, we're gonna get real close then.
yeah, I was thinking about this. Jason Patrick Grimm, I remember him telling me on like a Wednesday morning when I passed him by like at on campus. Yo, like he was telling me, yo, like last night's Dog Days was dope. I was like doing some work and I put you guys on and I was just like laughing along and like listening to this music and shit. It was dope. So I kind of have this like romantic vision of people that we can't physically hang out with anymore because they're living far, far away. I have this romantic vision of like them tuning in to like Spotify and downloading the episode because they want to like feel that warmth again of like just like dumb people saying dumb things or whatever, like they miss us or something like that. So then they can feel like they're not alone for like an hour. And that kind of warms my heart.
I like it. Yeah, we've had a few other acquaintances of ours tell us that they listen to our episodes, and it always feels really good. Sometimes it'll be people that I don't necessarily expect, and it's cool to still keep that connection, at least through us making these episodes. So yeah, I'm glad you're still listening at this point. Glad you're along for the ride. Hopefully we can keep providing you this great content and we can have fun with it.
True. All right. I wrote this down in my Dog Days notes a while ago. What if humans, okay, hear me out. What if humans
okay.
what if
No,
what
this
if
is going already.
what if humans' purpose in the universe was solely to build computers and AI, since only they can like fully understand the rules of the universe? So like our purpose when like God or something like God created everything was to like make us and then because they knew that like we'd eventually get so smart that we could like build AI, and then like the AI is gonna be the new thing that like is
the cycle. The
Yeah.
cycle continues with whatever the AI is.
yeah. What if, bro? I was thinking
Bro, what if, as George Carlin says, the only reason humans like came to be was because God wanted plastic, bro,
God wanted plastic.
and he couldn't just make plastic, so he made humans, and then humans figured out how to make plastic,
Bro, what
and
if
they all died.
what if the
That
only
does
reason
sound
we
like something
exist?
George Carlin would say.
What if the only reason humans exist is because God really wanted to watch the NBA playoffs?
But specifically the Clippers and the Phoenix Suns
Yeah.
matchup, because those are God's two favorite teams, as we all know, especially the Phoenix Suns.
Bro, what if
Dude, I heard God hates Trae Young, bro.
what if the only reason we exist is that God was like, fuck, I love the Clippers, I love the Suns. Let's give them like something like 2,000 years to see if they can make the Clippers and the Suns face each other in the NBA like finals. And then it finally happened. So then when the series is over, the world will just collapse.
Well, I'm ready for it. Does this mean God
Damn,
hates
that
the
won't even be the
Timberwolves?
NBA Finals. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the God was very thorough with everything, except he made Arizona and Los Angeles be in the same side of the country. That's the only thing he messed up and should have made them in different coasts.
You should have put
Arizona should be like
Arizona
in between Louisiana and Mississippi or something.
obviously.
What's the closest NBA team to Louisiana?
The Pelicans.
Yeah, New Orleans.
True. Oh, okay, yeah.
Is this going to turn into another round of which team is furthest from this other? What was that game we were playing?
Yeah, and it was always like somewhere in the middle of the ocean or whatever. Until, bro, did you find like an island or something?
So to give the viewers some feedback here, on our radio show, we got really bored. We decided to see if we went on like this random part of the world, what was either the closest or furthest NBA team.
I think it was the farthest.
I think it was the furthest.
Yeah.
And then like we found that no matter where you went in the world, it was either one of the northeastern or one of the really western NBA teams. It was always like one of those. Until one day I eventually found these group of islands that were exactly across the world from the middle of the United States. So it ended up being like the Utah Jazz was the furthest from these islands. And it took us like 2 months to find them. And we spent way too long talking about like looking at a Google Earth and trying to figure that out.
Bro, it's one of those,
bro, we low-key could have like published a paper on it.
Yeah.
We could. It was a whole study.
Bro, it's one of the do you know those 6 or 7 questions that if you get them right, if you correctly solve them, you get $1 million?
Yeah.
That was one of them.
Oh, I'm still waiting for my check then.
Yeah, same. I sent it to FIFA, but I don't know why FIFA hasn't answered it.
FIFA.
I sent it to the Super League organizers. I really don't understand why I haven't.
That probably is. Yeah, it's probably what gave them the idea. They're like, oh, we could use this.
Exactly.
They're probably gonna host the World Cup on those islands very soon.
Bro, I sent it to Mbappe.
Is that why he was all flustered the other day? He was like, I can't wrap my head around this, and he misses the penalty.
Exactly that.
He was thinking, no, it can't be Utah.
Bro, he was like, I fucking miss Neymar, bro.
Yeah. Bro.
How am I supposed to play with Pogba passing to me?
Bro, Pogba was passing them dimes, and like Mbappe just kept doing whatever it would take to not score. It was actually impressive.
My friends were saying like, damn, like United fans are probably very mad right now. They're probably livid because Pogba never plays this well for United.
He's been mostly inconsistent, but I mean, I think it's one of those things where he has way better midfielders playing with him in France than he does with in United. So he can play a little more his preferred role. And I think, but to also give him credit, he was better like the last 6 months. Like he actually was like significantly better with United towards like the latter portion of the season, to the point where you could see public opinion kind of turning on that. So I'm hoping that continues, because he looked great this tournament. And we just signed, as if I'm in the process of this,
no.
as if I'm on United.
I like that ownership.
They just signed Sancho from Dortmund.
Really?
So we're gonna have like a proper like right wing midfielder option. So that's one big gap in United's offense. So I'm hoping we can get like another defensive mid, and maybe shore up get another center back. I think United could actually make a very interesting title push.
Interesting.
Because they're the strongest they've been in a long time as of now.
Yeah, 2008, you guys won the Champions League, and then since then, I don't remember you guys doing anything. But you probably won the Premier League, because
I think it was in 2012-13 was the last season they won it, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
So it's been a while. They made some poor signings, and teams decline, but they've made smart signings.
Make the Champions League most years though.
It's been mixed. Most of the recent years, but with a team as historically good as Manchester United is, getting fourth place does not quite cut it.
But bro, I was looking at the history of Champions League titles, and if like it's crazy that Real Madrid has 13 or 14. I think it's 13. It's crazy that they're first with 13, and then the second ones have Milan. It's Milan with 7, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like almost double. And then after Milan with 7, there's like Liverpool and Barcelona, I think, with 6, and then like Bayern with like 5 or something. So it's like very close, and then there's Real almost double. So
how many?
It's weird, but if you look at when they achieved those titles, half of those titles, like 6 or 7, were in the 60s, and they were all in a row. So like it was one of those things where there was a dynasty, and like no one could compare with them. And also like soccer was very different, and it was probably like, I don't know.
It's been like it is now, where teams will have these eras where they're just supreme, and then eventually it fades out, and then a new team kind of takes their place. So it rotates out.
And then like in the 90s, they didn't get anything. So like from the 60s to the 90s, Real Madrid was like a normal team. There was nothing special about them. But then in the 2000s, they just completely they just killed everyone. They just like destroyed.
Didn't they get that one forward who's kind of good?
They've gone a few. They've gone.
It was it was like you were close. That wasn't the name. It was like Fitziano Maldonado.
Oh yeah, he's a much better player, honestly.
But
yeah, Real Madrid at their height was one of the most stacked, just ridiculously stacked team. And then they, again, they've just poor signings as of recently, and they're rich enough; they'll be fine. They almost won the Champions League this year.
Yeah,
they were up there, and that's not even like nearly the best team they've ever had.
Yeah, it's something that it's kind of a dogma of soccer, is that we have things that in Brazil we call heavy jerseys. I don't know if you're familiar with the term, but like there's jerseys where when you see it, when you're a soccer player and the guy you're playing against is wearing a jersey that has a lot of history behind it, your legs kind of like shiver a little bit. You kind of get nervous a little bit, because you see the team logo and you kind of go like, oh shit, I respect them a lot. So then Real Madrid has that factor always. They always have that. Like if it's any team like Manchester City is like destroying. They're super good. They play super pretty soccer. But then like you're not going to be a favorite against Real Madrid ever.
Oh, yeah, it really is a testament to like some of the teams like longevity, like at least for Manchester City. They were really good in the 70s, I think, and then they were not as good for a long time. And it was only until like when they got new ownership, like the 2010s, where they started to really make some big moves and basically build a super team. But interestingly enough, the one thing they still haven't gotten is the Champions League win. It's just for whatever reason,
so
every time they try, they just can't get
Chelsea.
it. Yeah, Chelsea. Wow, what a turnaround! They got a new coach, and then suddenly, like all the hype around that team suddenly came to fruition. So I think they're going to be much more dangerous next year in terms of the Premier League.
Bro, it's crazy. Yeah. That's what makes people fall in love with soccer, is the fact that Chelsea just fucking won the Champions League. Like everyone was betting.
They made a bunch of like big money moves and like got a lot of players, and they were just underperforming the entire year, and it was kind of bizarre to see. But and then they fired their coach. And
if you look at the roster that won the Champions League, it's like a bunch of young dudes. It's like 20-something-year-old dudes. There's no like star player, only Kante, but like he's not even a star. He's the opposite of a star player because he's so humble and like
bro, he's like a 90 overall or something in FIFA, and like
and no one talks about him.
No one talks about him.
That's what makes Chelsea scary, is they're a deep team that was underperforming, and then they started performing, and it was like, oh shit, that's not going to be fun to play against next year,
bro. When a new team, like when you already have teams who are like, we're like the contenders for the championship, and it's like a crowded space, and then another team shows up and they're like, hey, we're even more so contenders. It's like the Giants in baseball right now. Like the Dodgers and the Padres are like, dang, like who's going to win the division this year? And then the Giants are like, guys.
Yeah. The Giants are just.
I was just saying about
pulling a Montreal. They're pulling a Montreal Canadiens. The power of friendship is fueling them to the championship right now.
Power of friendship.
Exactly. The power. It's like when SpongeBob does the rainbow.
It is.
Friendship.
Bro.
Guys, I just had a thought.
Good.
If the United States were to build like a national soccer team or football team, whatever, wherever you're listening to this from, but they could only field it with athletes from other U.S. sports, who would for sure be on that team?
LeBron James.
Bro, that's what I was
beast. I was just Derrick Henry. Oh my gosh.
Imagine, bro, LeBron James as a center back and Derrick Henry as like a wing.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Man, he would just bulldoze.
Brendan, who's a really good running back?
Derrick Henry is like a really big running back. Okay. And he's really fast. He's insanely fast.
I feel like the best running back in the NFL would probably be a really good winger.
Oh, true.
Yeah, who's the guy on the Raiders, Brendan?
The running back?
Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, yeah. I think like he could be really good as like a winger. Like he's a little more slim. He's very fast.
Bro,
do you know who would actually be a really good like forward or striker?
Who's that?
Odell Beckham Jr.
Ooh.
Because Odell Beckham Jr. actually knows how to play soccer too. Like he's pretty good at it.
Oh, I saw videos of him playing with Neymar, I think.
Yeah.
For a Nike thing.
I think him and Neymar are friends.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yo, A-Rod in the midfield. He has all the right skills. If you look at baseball,
like 48. In his prime.
Oh my gosh! And you would get for corner kicks. You would sub in one of those like really big NBA centers.
Oh my god! To just head it
like,
in.
Yeah.
Taco Fall. He's like 7'3".
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! It'd be awesome.
Vasilevsky is the goalie.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about hockey players. I mean, they actually a lot of them play like hacky sack and soccer for like warm-ups.
Honestly, I could totally see like hockey players being great soccer players.
I feel like Connor McDavid, would he's so like naturally athletic person. I feel like he would just find a way to be really, really good.
The problem is, if anyone got upset in the field, the hockey players would want to start a brawl.
Oh yeah, they would
immediate red cards.
Yeah.
All the hockey players have to get subbed out for fighting.
Marchand would lick a person. It would be great.
Yeah,
but like Neymar would like bite back, or no, Suarez would bite back.
Yeah.
So you don't want. Yeah, he's got to be careful with that. He's got to be careful who he licks.
Who would coach the team, bro?
Who would coach this magnificent team? Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito, let's go. Shirtless.
Prime athleticism.
Yo, Phil Jackson could coach.
Dude, that would be dope. That would be dope.
I don't know any baseball. Wait, it just occurred to me that I don't know if baseball has coaches. No, of course it does.
They have coaches, but it's like very different than other sports. I feel like
it's like a figurehead.
The coaches
like
literally sit in the dugout and
they yell at the ref and like they like cross their arms a lot. Like honestly, like Brendan, you could apply to be like the Arizona Diamondbacks coach like right now if you wanted to.
Dude, honestly, I'd help them get to like a 1-game win streak.
Because I
think the coaches set the lineups, and sometimes like they'll like move the formation of the outfielders if like a certain hitter's up, but they're like more so part of the team than any other sport. Like when the team gets into like brawls in other sports, I feel like the coaches are like, "Hey, everyone, like settle down." In baseball, like the coaches are getting kicked out of the game and stuff.
Oh yeah, the coaches just get involved sometimes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Although sometimes that happens in soccer too, where like, oh my gosh, Jadu, was it the Arsenal coach who like randomly like stuck his foot out into play recently, like sometime this past season? Like
I remember seeing a game where the coach like, I don't know if he trips on, but he like picked the ball up when it was still in play.
Yeah, it was like, bro, move. What are you doing? I think that was the Arsenal coach.
Yeah, it was so weird. Like the ball looked like it was kind of going out of bounds, but the players were there. They were gonna make a play on it. He just picked it up out of the way. Like the player was going for it. He just picks it up, and the player. I think the coach got a like that.
I don't know if you're thinking about that video that Shane sent from the Libertadores final, Santos in Brazil and Palmeiras. That happened in the
yes.
That happened in the very end of the game, where the coach for Santos caught the ball right as it crossed the sideline, and then like the Palmeiras player went to like catch the ball because he was like already like on the move to get the ball before the coach got it. So then they bumped into each other. The coach fell on the ground, and then he got a red card. And then right after that, kind of like Santos got kind of like lost focus a little bit. Santos lost focus a little bit, and then right after, Palmeiras scored the goal, the winning goal, the championship goal. Yeah,
that was crazy. Now, Palmeiras, the champions of Brazil right now. When does that season start, Jadu?
It never ended. It's since coronavirus. Since the coronavirus. Oh, okay. So the season in Brazil and I think the rest of Latin America starts in January and ends in December.
Okay.
So it was going on in 2020 till March, and then it stopped from March till August, and then it continued from August, and it never stopped since. Like it's been going.
That's chill.
They're only
sick. Well, I think there's some sort of television deal with one of the big, it was either CBS or Paramount or one of these places. They're gonna start showing those games, like broadcasting them for American audiences.
That's cool.
I have to look up which one, but I might try starting to follow.
Bro,
keep tabs on Palmeiras.
It's the level of the games is kind of bad because like if you're used to seeing like European level soccer, you're gonna be frustrated with South American soccer because there's a lot
it's probably
of
better than MLS, bro.
probably because there's a lot of like people just want to be like I don't know, they kind of want to like be naughty, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what the right
Oh,
they,
interesting.
they kind of want to
Ooh,
like
yeah,
cheeky.
the sexual tension.
I just want to
in the
be
field
naughty.
is-
instead of playing the game
Give me a card, ref. Mm-mm.
instead of like playing the game as it's supposed to be played, they try to like yell at the ref all the time, and they try to like get it their way through like yelling and fighting and shit. So it's kind of frustrating, and the games aren't as fluid and nice. They stop all the
Doesn't
time.
that happen in like the World Cup a lot too? Like Germany and like a European team and a South American team will play, and like their different play styles will definitely show.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, let's all say goodbye to our listeners. Thank you for listening. It's been fun. We haven't had Ben on today, but he'll be back next week. And I've been Jadu, and I do not have turkey news for the day, but go watch the Eurocup, go watch the Copa America. The Copa America should not be happening right now because of COVID, but anyway, it is happening. So go watch that.
Yeah, my name is Shane, and have a gonky day.
My name is Brendan. Spain's gonna win the whole Eurocup. Go place your bets. This is certified financial advice. Yeah, just be ready for that. And
you keep in mind this guy put money on Sweden to win. So take that as financial advice with maybe a slight pinch of salt.
If you put money on every single team, you're destined to win. That's all.
100% of the time it works every time.
All right, bye.